I have to say something. I did not think I would be saying this. I really need to talk about it. 2 weeks ago, I bought the car I have always wanted, a 2024 RAV4 hybrid that's blue and really pretty. I saved my money for a time, 3 years to be exact. I worked hours at the warehouse, and I did not go on vacation. There were a lot of nights when I just had ramen for dinner. When I drove my car away from the place where I bought it, I got a little emotional. The 2024 RAV4 Hybrid was really mine. I worked hard for it. I felt like I deserved it. My sister, Emma, is 19 years old. She has always been the baby of the family. I remember when I was in school, I would get in trouble for coming home late just 10 minutes past my curfew. My sister Emma was different. She was sneaking out of the house when she was 16 years old. My parents would just talk to her about being safe. I had to deal with some rules, like when I got a bad grade in chemistry class, I was not allowed to use the car for a whole month. But when Emma failed her algebra class, my dad did not take away her privileges. Instead, he hired a tutor to help her with her schoolwork. He even bought her a brand new laptop because he wanted to help Emma focus on her studies. You can see how Emma was treated differently than me. That is just the way it was. Tuesday at 6 a.m., I woke up to someone banging on my door. There were 2 police officers standing on my porch. I felt really scared. They wanted to know if my car is a RAV4. I knew what they were going to say before they even finished talking. My sister Emma had taken my car keys from the hook by the door when I was sleeping. She decided to drive my car across town to visit her boyfriend at his place before he went to work. She thought it would be a surprise for him. The woman drove my brand SUV through a red light at the intersection of Main and 3rd. She had to swerve fast to avoid hitting another car that actually had the right of way. My SUV, which I had owned for 2 weeks, ended up wrapped around a telephone pole. The front of my SUV was completely smashed in. The airbags in my SUV did come out. My SUV is a loss. I went to my parents' house, and Emma was crying hard on the couch. Her mascara was over her face. She was trying to make people feel sorry for her. Emma said, "I just wanted to do something for Tyler. I was going to get him coffee and surprise him. I did not mean to crash the car." My mom was rubbing her back to make her feel better. My dad was walking around the room making excuses for Emma. Emma was still talking about how she did not mean to crash. She kept saying that she just wanted to do something for Tyler. "Insurance will cover it," Dad said, not meeting my eyes. "She's young. She made a mistake. Thank God she's okay." I was standing there feeling really empty. I saw them trying to make her feel better. It was like they thought she was the one who had lost something. I was the one who had just seen 3 years of hard work and sacrifice get ruined in one thoughtless and selfish act. The memory of what I had witnessed was still fresh in my mind. 3 years of sacrifice destroyed in just one moment of selfish joyride. That's when my mom stood up. I had never seen my mom's face turn that shade of red before. "A mistake?" She was really shaking. "Taking the car without asking is not a mistake. It's taking something that doesn't belong to you. Running a light is not a mistake. It is a very bad thing to do. You," she said to Dad, "you have been letting this happen for a very long time, for years." She was talking for 20 minutes without stopping. She was talking about how Emma feels like she deserves everything, how she never gets in trouble, and how she always makes excuses. Emma tried to say something. She started crying again. Her mom did not want to hear it. Her mom said, "You are going to get a job. You are going to pay your brother all the money you owe him. We are going to sell your car tomorrow so we can give him some money to help him buy a new one." Emma's tears stopped quickly at that. It has been 6 months now. Emma works at Target, and every 2 weeks I get a payment transferred to my account. She had to take the bus for 3 months before Mom let her buy a Corolla with her own money. The family dynamics have completely changed. Mom holds Emma accountable now. Surprisingly, Emma has actually stepped up. Emma even apologized to me once. A real apology, not the fake apologies Emma used to give. My new SUV isn't as nice as the first one, but watching my sister finally grow up, maybe that crash was the wake-up call our family needed. The insurance adjuster's words would not stop repeating in my head. He said that because my sister was not a listed driver on the insurance for my Highlander and she was drunk when the accident happened, they will not pay for my claim. I looked at the pictures on his tablet. My new Toyota Highlander was, badly, wrapped around a big oak tree. There were 2 cars with broken bumpers. There was stuff over someone's yard. I had only owned my Highlander for 3 weeks. I really should have known that Megan would do something like this. I had just finished a long and tough 12-hour shift in the ICU. I was extremely tired when I walked through my apartment door at 7:30 a.m. Megan must have used the key that I never got back from her. While I was sleeping deeply, Megan took my keys and went out to keep partying. She just continued her night of going out and having fun. Megan was still going strong. I was completely exhausted from my shift at the ICU. The police report was really bad. The woman's blood alcohol level was 0.14. She hit a Honda, then she crashed into a Mercedes, and after that she tried to drive away fast, but she lost control of the car and hit a tree. The person who owned the Mercedes was a lawyer, which is just our luck. The people who own the 2 cars that she damaged are going to sue her, and since Megan does not have any money, the people who own the cars are going to come after Megan's family. The real shock came when I called my mom, expecting she would be supportive, maybe even angry at Megan, for once. My mom was really mad. At me. "This is your fault," she yelled into the phone. She said I should not have left my keys just lying around where anyone could find them and take them. My mom also said that if I did not have such a car, maybe the person who took my keys would not have wanted to take my car so badly. I pulled the phone away from my ear. I was really stunned. My mom told me something that was very hard to believe. She said my sister drove a car after drinking alcohol. I said to my mom, "My sister drove drunk, Mom. My sister could have killed someone." "She did something. Now you want to make things really bad for her. She is your sister. You have always been jealous of your sister." That's when the pieces clicked. Megan hadn't been working, but somehow always had money for clubs, new clothes, weekend trips. She'd mentioned Mom helping with expenses, but I'd assumed that meant groceries, maybe some gas money. I asked her mother, "How much have you been giving to her?" I said this in a voice. The silence really told me everything. It was the silence that gave me the answer. The silence was saying it all to me. The silence told me everything about what was going on. "You have been paying for her to have a time and live a party lifestyle. I have been working hard. It has been very tough for me. Now she has broken the one thing that I have bought for myself in a long time, and people think I'm the one who is wrong? You have been funding her party lifestyle while I have been working myself to death, have you not? And now when she destroys the one thing that I have bought for myself in years, I'm the bad one? Is that right?" My mom started making excuses for Megan. She said Megan was trying to figure out who she was and that she needed help. My mom also said that I was doing okay by myself. It was like a wake-up call for me. I had been ignoring the fact that my mom always seemed to favor Megan over me for a time. Now it was right in front of me, and I could not ignore it anymore. The favoritism that my mom showed to Megan was something that I had been trying to overlook for years. Now it was hitting me hard. I hung up the phone. Then I packed up the things that I could fit in the car that replaced my ruined car. I found a studio apartment on the other side of town. When the detective called me, he was asking if I wanted to press charges for theft auto of my ruined car. I told the detective yes, I wanted to press charges for the theft auto of my ruined car without thinking about it for a second. My phone just exploded with messages. I got texts from my dad talking about family loyalty and how I should be understanding. My cousins were also sending me messages saying that I was overreacting to the situation. Then I even got a call from Aunt Linda, and she was really upset with me. She actually called me heartless. That is when I decided that I had had enough. I blocked them all on my phone. The DUI charges stuck. The theft charges stuck. The civil lawsuits are ongoing, but my insurance company is now going after Megan for damages. Mom tried showing up at the hospital, but security knows not to let her up to my floor. The court told Megan she has to pay a lot of money, $47,000, plus pay for the damage to the other cars. This is going to take Megan a long time to pay off, if she even pays it off at all. My mom called me from a phone number. She was crying and saying that I have ruined our family. I told my mom that Megan is the one who ruined our family when she decided to drive my car after drinking, and my mom helped make things worse when she did not stop Megan from drinking and driving. I'm in therapy now, unpacking years of being the responsible one while watching my sister get handed everything. My new apartment is small but peaceful. I take the bus to work, saving for another car, and for the first time in my life, I'm not apologizing for protecting myself. I can see now that I should have expected this to happen. When we were kids, Ashley would take my bike and just leave it outside in the rain without even asking me first. Then in school, she took my laptop and brought it back with a big crack in the screen. In college, Ashley would take money from my wallet because she said she had some kind of emergency. It always seemed like the emergency was just that she wanted to go out to a bar. Each time something like this happened, our parents would just calm everything down by saying things like, Ashley is my sister, and that family members should share things, and that I should not be selfish. 6 months ago, Ashley lost her license after she got her speeding ticket in a year. Since then, she has been asking her family members for rides all the time. The way she asks for help is really bad. She acts like people owe her something. She never says thank you. This makes people not want to help Ashley. She started saying things about my new 4Runner that made me feel uncomfortable. She would say things like, "You're really lucky to have a car," or "I'm sure that car is easy to drive. I could drive it if I wanted to." There were a lot of warning signs that something was not right with Ashley and my new 4Runner. Ashley was making these comments about my 4Runner, and it was really getting to me. I hid my keys in my bedroom drawer that night under some tax documents. I did this because I was really worried. I even put a chair under my bedroom doorknob. I know this might seem crazy. Her jokes about my keys had been happening a lot more often, and they were not funny to me. My keys were in my bedroom drawer. I wanted to keep them safe from her. It did not matter. She opened my door with a credit card, found the keys, and left at 3 a.m. I found out later from her ex-boyfriend's texts that she had driven to his place wanting him to take her back. When he said no, she backed out of his driveway upset, and she did this on purpose. She hit his Harley, then she hit 3 mailboxes with her car when she was leaving the scene. The credit card was all she needed to get into my car and take the keys. Then she was gone, driving to her ex-boyfriend's place, wanting to be with him again, but he did not want that. So she got really angry and left, hitting things with her car like the Harley and the mailboxes. I woke up at 7 a.m. I found my SUV parked really badly in the driveway. The front bumper was hanging off. The passenger side was all scratched up. There was a mailbox post stuck under the SUV. I walked by Ashley's bedroom door. It was closed. I could hear Ashley making snoring sounds from inside her room. I called my mom immediately. My mom, she was still wearing her bathrobe. She took one look at all the destruction, and something inside my mom just broke. My mom was really upset. She yelled at the top of her lungs, 26 years, as she stormed into the house. 26 years of this, she kept saying, clearly very upset about something that had been going on for 26 years. What happened next was like a flood. My mom took all of Ashley's stuff out of her room, all her clothes and makeup and everything else, and she put it all on the lawn. Ashley tried to act like she did not do anything. Then she acted like she was hurt. Then she got really mad. My mom was not going to listen to her. My mom changed the locks on the doors while Ashley was standing on the lawn in her pajamas. Ashley was yelling about how my mom was being mean to her. She said she was going to call the police on my mom. My mom was done with Ashley. She did not care what Ashley said. Ashley was really upset. She was saying a lot of things, but my mom just ignored her and went back inside the house. My mom told me to call them. I had to explain what happened with the car. I took a car that was not mine. I was in an accident, and I did not stop. My mom said I have to tell them that I stole a car and I committed hit and run. I have to call them and explain about the car. The family fell apart, away. My dad tried to calm everyone down from his place. They got divorced 3 years ago. Now it makes sense why my mom left him. My aunts were saying my mom was being mean. My cousins were sending messages about fixing things. Ashley put up a story on Facebook about being kicked out for making one little mistake, but she did not say anything about stealing, breaking things, and running away from what happened. The ex-boyfriend went to the police, filed a report. The people who own the mailbox wanted some money because of what happened. My insurance paid for the damage to the mailbox. I still had to pay my deductible. The bad thing is that the insurance company said it was theft, and that means my rates are going to go up a lot. I had to give the police Ashley's information. Now, Ashley is in trouble and facing criminal charges because of this whole thing with the mailbox and the ex-boyfriend. It has been 3 months now. Ashley is still moving from one relative to another, staying with people who are related to her and are trying to help her out. These relatives are starting to see why her mom got so upset. Ashley has blocked me on everything because I would not drop the charges against her. Her mom is going to therapy to deal with the guilt and enabling that has been going on for a long time. Ashley's mom has not changed her mind about not having any contact with Ashley, even when other family members try to make her feel bad about it on holidays. Ashley's mom is sticking to what she said no matter what. The 4Runner is fixed now. I went ahead and put a steering wheel lock on it and a GPS tracker too. To be honest, when someone breaks your trust like that, you cannot just forget about it. Saying Ashley's name is very hard for me. On the other hand, seeing my mom finally tell people what she will and will not do and actually mean it, that is really great. It's worth a lot more to me than any money I could get from insurance. Sometimes it takes a totaled car for people to see the wreckage that was already there.